Hello class! Today we have a special lesson on what's in this box.
Zombies!
No.
Aw.
Okay, by now you've probably figured out that one of my major geekdoms is collecting Harley Quinns. However, this is a new component of one of my larger fandoms, and it's probably the most expensive item I've ever bought in fandom at all. So, wanna know what it is?
Zombies!
Stop it!
Oh, ghouls?
Well, that might be involved somewhere. Now, if my lovely assistant will hand me a knife...
I'm here.
Oh, god damn it. Well, if you'll hand me something to open this thing up with. What?
What?
Where the hell did you get this?
No.
That's not an answer.
Yes.
Put this away.
Ow!
No kidding.
Cat's gonna get it next.
Something appropriate. Handle first.
What?
Thank you. That's why I don't let him have these things, class. It's a nut job. Okay.
And yet I keep acquiring them.
I swear, you hide these things places, and I have no idea where you leave them. So, let's see. One more cut. With my luck, I'll get a paper cut just because he's here.
Ow!
Oh, shut up. Fragile. Must be Italian.
I think that means fragile, dear. Or says fragile.
Oh. Okay.
And the rest is in English.
Shut up. Alright. I'm gonna have to open this up, and I think we'll come back when I have this out of the box. It's packed pretty tight. Back in a minute.
Oh!
Holy crap. That would be the biggest DVD box set the world has ever seen. Yes, this is the Harry Potter Wizards Collection 31 disc Blu-ray DVD set. All 8 movies, plus something like 15 discs of extra stuff. I don't even know what's on all of these extras. All I know is that this is a huge honkin' box, and I have no idea where I am putting this when I am done.
Curbside!
Shut up! Well, we can take a bit of a look, as much as I can, while camera's on a tripod. Let's see. There's your villains from the final movie. There's Moldy Voldy. There's the crazy bitch. There's Mr. Malfoy at the back, who turned out to at least be a bit more of a chicken shit than anything else. Here's Snape. But then over here you got Neville. Kind of in the wrong place, isn't he? Let's turn this around again. There's what it comes with. Wow. List of all the DVDs. The whole thing opens up. All the extra stuff. I will get into this more, and we will actually take a look at some of the stuff. Other side. Ugh. I keep moving this closer, don't I? Back. There we go. Let's see. There's some of the old pictures. This one's from the first movie. There's Dobby and Hagrid. Dobby from the second. Hagrid and Sirius and Buckbeak from the third movie. Then that's all from the fourth movie. Well, Lupin there was probably on the third. Wow. Okay. On top of that, this thing in its packaging was 26 pounds. I carried this thing home on the bus. I looked retarded, but I am happy as a clam because I've been looking forward to this since it got advertised. So, I'm going to dig into this a little bit more. We will see more of this. Alright, class. Here it is in all its wonderful glory. The Harry Potter Wizards Collection. Now, here's my hand. So you can get an idea, this thing is freaking huge. I just measured it. 11, 13 high. I still am not entirely sure where the hell I'm putting this. And really I don't quite care what the professor thinks. I'm going to put it somewhere where I can display it prominently. Now, it's not like cardboard. It's really fairly heavy and sturdy. So this thing is going to last a long time. Now, it's going to be kind of hard to show some of the detail here. Let's see. Inside the lid, we have the full crust And it looks almost like it's on graph paper. It's almost like it's done as part of trying to figure out what the logo should look like. But this thing's heavy. Jeez. Okay. Back down. Okay. Next, front drops open. On the lower part of the front, we have the full Hogwarts crest with the motto, Draco Dormiens Nunquam Tidlandis. And for anybody who doesn't know what that means, what are you doing watching this? Go somewhere else. Okay, translation, never tickle a sleeping dragon. Weird, I know, but hey, it's Hogwarts. Okay, right on top, you can see these yellow envelopes. These are the digital copies, 2 on each disc. So, Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, blah, 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 blah. Not sure why these aren't in real cases. I guess the assumption is that you won't necessarily keep these here. You'll put them with your computer. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Okay. So, from here you can see down the front, a couple of blank spots, and then the drawers. These are metal drawer pulls. They aren't just little fake plastic strings or anything. They really put a lot of quality into this. So, next. Okay. Open sesame. I can do this without, like, knocking anything over. Okay. Here is the full set. Let me adjust. There we go. Okay, this thing's awesome. It's supposed to look like the Skiving snack boxes from Order of the Phoenix. Again, if you don't know the reference, what are you doing watching this video? The Weasleys make sweets that are supposed to make you sick. This is the kind of thing that they stored them in. They flipped out different boxes for different flavors. Okay, so right on the very top is Philosopher's Stone, Year 1. Now they aren't in standard DVD cases. They all look like a book. But they're kind of like the little kids' board books. They're these really, really thick pages because the DVDs sit nice and firmly in each one. Now, opposite, you always have the description. So here's basically what's on the back of the DVD case, the movie description, and then it has kind of the extras. Then here's the DVD if you don't want to watch the Blu-ray. Why would you buy the Blu-ray set if you didn't want to watch it? The original special features disc is here. And then here is the extra disc that if you got one of the Ultimate Edition discs, this is the extra that's in, except it's on Blu-ray. So it's got a lot of the extras that were put in, I think around Order of the Phoenix, they started bringing out the Ultimate Editions. I'm not sure. I didn't bother. I knew that they were going to bring out some super hyper fantastic version. Did I say version? That was stupid. Version. So I didn't buy any of the special ones. I bought ones that would let me get my craving to watch the movies over before this came out. But I knew something like this was coming out for a few years. So, I don't have any of the special ones until now. Okay, next. Drawer 2. Same thing, we've got Chamber of Secrets and I believe Prisoner of Azkaban in this one. Over here, we have Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, and Half-Blood Prince in here. Now, I will say, I never bought Half-Blood Prince. The book was okay. It was very explanatory, interesting. The movie sucked ass. I got so annoyed with all the changes and the deletions and all the garbage that was in there that I skipped buying it completely. I have it in this set because it's part of this set, and I probably will only ever watch it if I decide to have a complete marathon where I'm going from movie 1 to movie 8 in one sitting. Otherwise, it's gonna stay right at the bottom of this one right over here. Now, I'm gonna skip a drawer, go down here. This one has Deathly Hallows 1 and 2. I currently have these in the wrong order in the drawer because as soon as I got here, got this all opened up, part 2 went into the DVD player. And it's actually playing but on mute behind me, so I I don't even know why I really put the case back in there other than to show you what it looks like. Now, smaller drawer. This one up here. We have an envelope with a bunch of concept drawings by Stuart Craig. He did, I'm not entirely sure his place in this, but I think he did a lot of the set designs. So we have Hogwarts, and Hogwarts with the viaduct, and there's the graveyard. There is Gringotts with Diagon Alley. There's Hagrid's hut. Nice that they put in Sirius's bike over here. And the one on the cover appears to be Shell Cottage. That's nice. Now, the other thing in this location, while I gently try to tuck these things away and not rip the envelope, because that would defeat the purpose of having stuff like this. There we go. Nice, nice. The Harry Potter label collection, accumulated from the Harry Potter films. Literally, this is just a collection of the different labels that you saw on packages all throughout the movies. So really, it's just a collection of graphic designs that were done. Now, they use the same company to do the graphic designs all the way through, I believe. And that same company designed this packaging. That's why it's so completely in sync with everything else we've seen in the movies. So that one can go back in there. Now, this bottom one's a little tougher to get out, just because if this is not completely flat, it won't come out. So let's see if I can do this. Ah, there we go. In here we have, shoot, come on, up you come, there we go. Our certificate of authenticity. Ooh. Number 26,039 of 63,000. Limited edition, my butt. Then we have a bunch of production stills. One from each movie. I'm not going to flip through all of those. There's going to be so many. And then this, yay, an advertisement for the Warner Brothers Studio Tour. Secrets will be revealed. All of this secret stuff is probably on the DVDs on all these movies. I don't think this is all that special. Okay. I wouldn't mind going, but I think I would have to get the professor incredibly drunk just to get him on the plane to get over to Levingston Studios. I don't know. Anyway, the one thing I will note here, and you may have noticed when I was trying to pull these out, yes, the drawer pulls are real metal. Well, that means that they're fastened at the back. Well, with all the DVDs, these trays that they're in has a little bit of an overhang, like a ½ inch at the front, and then it has just kind of the finger cuts at the side so you can lift them out. In this one, because the certificate and all the pages are exactly the same size as the drawer, you go to put it in, and the metal stud, scroll down, keeps it from going in. You actually have to get your fingers under it just a touch and bend it to slide it in place underneath that stud, and then you can flatten it out. A little bit annoying, but unless you plan on getting this stuff out all the time, odds are you're not going to do a lot of damage unless you literally yank it out and rip the certificate or something. I don't see myself doing that. Now, this is not the end, although I think there's something like 31 DVDs in here. I think there's one that we've missed. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but way back there at the back, you can see that the pattern from all the sides is all the way at the back. But I have to say, there's one thing that we can't see very well from here. There's a little pull ribbon right at that back. And I discovered this because I was screwing around last night. And out it comes. It's a false back. Very well disguised. Harry Potter bonus disc. This literally has some extras. Let's see, bonus features. When Harry left Hogwarts extended version. Here are candid and emotional stories from the final days on set in this extended behind the scenes look. 50 greatest Harry Potter moments. Definitive version. Well, everyone will have their own, so it's not, it'll be kind of judgmental. Designing the world of Harry Potter, secrets revealed Quidditch, Secrets Revealed Hagrid. That one could be interesting because that's how they do all the forced perspective stuff with him and with his body double and all that kind of stuff. So that could be interesting, at least in how this will turn out. And then the Harry Potters You Never Met, where you actually go through and meet the body doubles, the stunt doubles, and stuff like that. Hopefully they'll do something to tribute to one who I believe was Daniel Radcliffe's body double, who got paralyzed, I believe, either in movie 5 or movie 6 during a stunt. It was kind of brutal, so I'll have to see what that one turns out with. Now, not done yet. Alright, class, keep awake. We're almost there, but we're not done yet. Now, we've got 2 spots here that don't seem to fit. They've got the background on it, but they stick out. Well, first time I saw these, I noticed that there's a gap, so I got my fingernails in here and pulled. Well, that was pretty stupid. Reality is, they're valve releases. Out comes the drawer. And this one, well, I pulled the ribbon off of it and couldn't get back on. But it's a nice little scroll that has the codes for these. Yay! No, I'm not showing it to you, you little greedy buggers, and you have you stealing it on me. Nice and simple. Now, this one, I was a lot more interested in. This one, there's not really a lot in here. However, this little box down here, I was quite fascinated with, because it looks a lot like a jewelry box, doesn't it? And, it makes noise. Well, oh look! Products inspired by the world of Harry Potter. This document certifies that the enclosed collectible is an authentic replica from the Warner Brothers Pictures Harry Potter film series. Please enjoy this unique offering from the Noble Collection. Aww. What is it? Haha. We have the locket. And I have to say, this is a really nice replica. I have a couple of other ones. I have one that's a bookmark, and I have another that's it was just a little dinky thing. It was kind of cheap. This one's kind of heavy, actually. Oh, well, got the cat's attention. Okay, now, don't know how well it's gonna focus, but we have Slytherin's mark, nice and shiny on the inside. Ooh, scary. Horcrux, Voldemort, boogie boogie. Okay, and like a proper locket, it does open up. Now there is a spot here where I believe you could actually take out that larger part. I'm not gonna bother. Kind of loses its charm if you don't have that there. But nice big spots if you want to put pictures in here. And the chain's decent. It's a little bit light, but has a decent clasp on it, and it's connected here fairly well. A lot of the cheap ones you get have like just a link with a loop, and either the loop or the link up here comes apart at some point just by its own weight. This doesn't, like, I think I can see where it's joined, but it actually takes a little bit of work to see where it's joined. And where it's attached here, this is one complete piece. So this is actually going to stick together pretty well. Still don't know if I'd actually wear it out in public or anything, but at the very least it'll be a talking point. Well, then again, the whole collection is kind of a talking point, really. It's a huge, honking box full of Harry Potter stuff. Now, I made a deal with the professor. Some of my other Harry Potter stuff is probably going to go into some of these drawers and get put away so that he doesn't have to look at it so much. But, well, we'll see whether I live up to that part or not. So there we have it, students. Here is the Harry Potter Wizards Collection DVD box set. And I have to say, this whole set looks awesome, feels awesome, is well designed, and would be really great for any collector's collection. I am giving this a grade of A for awesome. Because Harry Potter is awesome. So Harry Potter stuff is awesome. So for a reading assignment, everybody go home, or over to your bookshelf if you're already at home, and read the Harry Potter books. Because they're instructive and clever and I don't know, they're awesome. Well, I have more DVDs to watch. So, class is dismissed. Okay, class. The evil wife is back and has realized she's an idiot. While I was starting to edit the video and put this all together, I was looking at the packaging for this set and discovered there were several things mentioned on the packaging that I hadn't pulled out or even seen yet. I'd already had this thing for 24 hours when I showed you all the DVDs, and somehow I missed things. So I discovered the hidden bonus disc, but there's still other things that I haven't seen. So I come back to this to try and take a look. Now, here's the top. I didn't show you the real top view before just because I had this on the tripod. But here's the thing. There's no need for that to be that thick. So, crap. What have I got in here? I have more goodies. First, the Harry Potter catalog of artifacts. And this basically has all sorts of information on the different things. I'm trying not to get the glare from the overhead lights here. There's some of the Marauders' map. There's the stuff that was in Gilderoy Lockhart's office. There's Harry's school chest. Like, just a catalog of all sorts of different items that have been in the movies. What else is in here? Harry Potter and the Deathly... Jesus, still sealed. It appears to be a full-scale map layout of the full grounds of Hogwarts. Jeez. There's one more in here. Ooh, this one's soft. This appears to be tapestry. Hold on, class. Let's see what this is. I'm opening this one. If I can find it. Ah, good. Plastic. Ooh. Okay, this is awesome. This is awesome. Oh, wow. This is cool. See, I am such a huge geek. I am, like, making a mess out of a single piece of tapestry. It is a large-scale tapestry that covers Privet Drive, King's Cross, the Burrow. There's Hogsmeade, the Quidditch pitch, the castle, the lake, Malfoy Manor, Godric's Hollow. Wow, this thing's cool. Oh, I am so glad that I bought this set. And then, what's that came with it? Oh, just some certificate of some kind. Oh, it tells me how to iron it to get rid of the creases. Now here's the question. I wonder if I can convince the professor to let me put this up somewhere. Well, anyway, there's the rest of the stuff that was in this. It still gets a grade of A for awesome. But now it's getting an A+ because it even tricked me into thinking I was done, and I wasn't. There was that much more awesome hidden in this box. This is now officially an A+ product. Go out and buy it. Take money out of your savings, your college funds, your kids' college funds, your RRSPs, or whatever they call them in the States. This thing is awesome, and so is Harry Potter. Class is dismissed.